All right, welcome to Super Real Estate Sunday. Super Real Estate Sunday. And today we're going to be talking more about Land Luxury Gunnersville. Land Luxury Gunnersville. We're talking about a piece of property that's located on Highway 227, strategically located in Guntersville, Alabama. Guntersville, Alabama. Let me tell you something. This property is gorgeous. You are going to love it. Let's take a look at a couple of the photos. All right. So, initially, earlier today, we had looked from a different vantage point. So, right now, we're going to take a look at this property. I want you to notice the thick, mature timber that's there on the land. And if you don't understand mature timber, we're talking about timber that's available, ready to be marketed. Yeah, and as I understand it, there is several hundreds of thousands of dollars of marketable timber on this property. Okay, now we're talking about 91 acres of land that span across Highway 227, also known as South Salty Road. South Salty Road. That's in Guntersville, Alabama. So you've got a portion of the land on one side of Highway 227 and a portion of the land on the other side. It's 91 acres of beautiful, undeveloped land. Yeah, ideal. These are just some shots of the property so you can get an idea of this road frontage. Not to mention, we're talking about over 400 feet, approximately over 400 feet of road frontage that's available on this land. I want you to take a look at how it's strategically proportioned on both sides of the highway. It's ideal for any development that you may want, any type of recreational property that you know, like for hunting or other reasons. And it's moments away from the Guntersville State Park. Yeah, so it's moments away from water access. These folks are awesome, and this property has been in their family for hundreds of years. They have preserved its history. They have preserved the natural value of this property. They've taken excellent care of it, and they have been agricultural. They're an agricultural company, right? So also there's agricultural history on this property if you wish to purchase it for that purpose. Yeah, the price is priced below market. Yeah, it's $1,683,000. It's priced below market because, as you know, the acreage out there is almost $19,000 an acre. It's 18,000 plus. So it's right at 19,000 an acre. Well, this property is priced below market value. Yeah, at $1,683,000. And that is with this mature timber that's available on the property. Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity. I call it land luxury Guntersville. Okay, so I want to switch to a different note right now. I want to go into talking about homeownership pre-planning. So ideally, when we talk about homeownership pre-planning, we're not just referring to you preparing to purchase real estate. Yeah. I'm a land professional. I'm with National Land Realty. My name is Jacqueline Battle. And when I talk to you about pre-planning for homeownership, I'm referring to preparing for development, preparing as a builder or as a developer or as an investor to purchase more real estate. So you're always looking for what? You're looking for financing resources. Yeah. This book, Homeownership Pre-Planning and much, much more. Yeah, it is a resource, a real estate resource. It has a vast amount of non-qualifying lenders that are listed in the back of the book, about 15 of them. Non-qualifying mortgage lenders. So here's the thing. We're not talking about high risk. We're talking about underwriters who understand the apparels of self-employment, of being an entrepreneur, of being an investor, and being able to look at your resources and look at the property that you're going to purchase and say to you, listen, we're going to finance this property for you because we can see the return on your investment. Yeah, they make their determination a whole lot more based on the return on the investment. They're not always looking at your income. They may not even want to know about your financials. What they want to know is about the perspective of the land that you want to purchase, the property that you want to purchase, and your exit plan. That's right. Whether it be to rent the property, whether you have intentions of developing it, whether you're going to turn it into some multi-unit properties. Yeah, that's what they want to know. And in the back of this book, homeownership, pre-planning, and much, much more. This is a real estate resource for business owners, for those who want to invest in real estate, for those who want to purchase real estate for themselves, for those who already own real estate, but they want to pay it off early. So it talks about how you can prepay your interest. When I say it's a real estate resource, you need to pick up a copy from Amazon.com, and this will give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So today we're going to be talking about homeownership, pre-planning, and much, much more. We're going to be running down to you some of the benefits that are available to you. So just to give you a sneak peek, because I'm going to be coming back and forth talking to you about a variation of things. The first thing I want to remind you of when you're looking at increasing your real estate gain, okay, let's talk about one thing. Every brick in your dream starts with what? It starts with your belief, right? You're believing that I can build this life. That's what you're thinking right now. I can build this life. And if you're not thinking that, let me encourage you. You can do it. So you want to transform your thought. I can build this life. And the truth is, homeownership doesn't begin at the closing table. That's not where it starts. It begins in your mind. It begins with your decision to prepare, to plan, and to position yourself for ownership. Anytime my husband and I have ever purchased property together through our company, or individually as we were just starting out, we've always had to determine firstly in our mind that we could do it, because there are a lot of obstacles that said otherwise, but we had to make a decision. I can build this life. I want you to say this with me. I can build this life. That's right. So that's one of the reasons why I created homeownership, pre-planning, and much, much more, because there's a variation of ways. Not only can they be a resource to help you purchase real estate and continue to build your real estate portfolio, but there's a way to help you maintain if you're already one that owns real estate. If you've owned real estate for years and now you're looking to downsize, all of that is in this book. If you want to know how to prepare your financial statements, how to set up to be a corporation that purchases properties, it's in this book. Homeownership, pre-planning, and much, much more. From credit readiness to income structuring, even from the SWOT analysis that we show you how to conduct on yourself or on others, even the SMART goals that we help you to understand how to set, tax benefits, navigating the mortgage process, it's all in that book. When you pair the book with the Graduate to Land Ownership course that we provide, you gain a full blueprint. Yeah, a full blueprint of everything. Financial preparation, market analysis, strategy planning, a supportive community of others that we've helped to walk through. Yeah, we've got others. Matter of fact, everybody that's ever gone through this pre-planning course, step by step, they've gone through it step by step with me. Every step of the way, they've gotten into their property. I haven't had anybody yet that hadn't gotten into their property. And I've been doing this for the past 7 years. So here's what I want you to know. That same supportive community that has now closed and they're now walking through prepaying their mortgage interest or paying off their mortgage early or purchasing more real estate and adding to their portfolio, they're a part of this community that will help walk you through. You'll get a chance to meet with them. You get a chance to discuss some obstacles that you have that relate to what some of them have gone. Yeah. Some of them have gone through. This book and course, they're different. They're different because we're not just teaching you how to buy real estate, whether it be land, whether it be a home, whether it be multi-unit properties. That's not what we're not just teaching you that, but we're teaching you how to build legacy. And we're teaching you how to matriculate through a supportive community that's walked through a variation of ways to expand their real estate portfolio, and they can be there to help you. They don't have anything to lose or to gain. They just want to help share what was shared to them. And here's the best part. Every registrant, again, that I've worked with over the past 7 years has closed on their real estate. That's right. So I want you to purchase a copy of the book. It's on Amazon. Homeownership, pre-planning, and much, much more. In fact, The second edition is coming out very soon. And when I say very soon, I'm talking about within the next 30 to 45 days. Go ahead and pick a copy of the first edition, and then look for the second edition, because it's going to expand even greater into things like how to prevent foreclosure. Yeah. How to mitigate if you find yourself in foreclosure. Step-by-step instructions, and a community that's supportive enough to come alongside you and support you no matter what your walk is. Once you purchase the book on Amazon, enroll in the course and call me when you're ready to buy your home or your land. You might want to buy a home with land. You may want to buy land for development. Well, I'm Jacqueline Battle with National Land Realty, and I am a land professional. I'll schedule your personalized homeownership pre-planning session and help you lay every brick of your life for the building or the property that you want to purchase. Now, when I say to you that I've been working this plan for the past 7 years, I don't want you to think that that's when I got licensed. I got licensed to sell real estate in 1991. That's right. And from 1991 to 2023, I was a licensed realtor. I am now a licensed real estate agent with National Land Realty. I started out in the state of Georgia, and I'm now licensed in Alabama. That's right. 1991 is when I started. Yeah. But I've been working this homeownership pre-planning with people for the past 7 years. And today, I'm inviting you the opportunity to work with you.